I almost died. Sorry I've been gone so long. Yes, I almost died. For the nth time, God spared my life. So here I am. I feel like a cat at this point. Here are some lessons and secrets from my journey. I went on a pilgrimage and also on some big work, a love project I'm doing for my precious God and parents. I also attended a huge event. So the lessons learnt: always travel with a cell phone. I intended to, and the company made so many mistakes. This is the result of inefficiency and the lack of the service motive. I lost so much money, and then they finally said they'd send my roaming SIM the day after my departure. Point number 2, always travel with a credit card, and before you leave, let the credit card company know you'll be overseas and could be making big purchases in case you need emergency plane tickets. This saved my life because I did need those emergency tickets. Number 3, I also insisted upon a credit card and got one at the last minute. Another story for another day. Be aware. In spite of this, I got cheated several times of much money. Number 5, when this happens, you have to adopt the Khatri's policy of go with love and grow with love, as it benefited someone. And no, we do not promote thievery on here, but we have to leave that incident and them in God's hands. Point number 6, but before I get into it, a very important point. May I take a brief appreciation break to thank you for being here when I know you could be anywhere else doing anything else. I truly value and appreciate you, your time, your love, and your support. And do check out my books, the Truest Love Test courses, and your chance to work with me one-on-one. All of these are linked below. Now, if you like this video and the others on my channels, do subscribe, like, share, comment kindly, and hit that bell so you're notified of future videos. Back to our awesomeness topic. Point number 6. People don't change. Very, very few do, because it takes a huge effort. I found myself in a situation where I had been mistreated before, and it was a case of devil in deep blue sea, and I had no choice but to go there again. And the same thing happened. So many years later, the same thing happened. It will never happen again. I know that for a fact. What I mean is, I will never be put in that position again of having to go there and stay there. When they show you who they are, believe them the first time. Point number 7. So one flight was cancelled and it had a snowball effect, and I needed those emergency plane tickets and had to stay in a strange place for a week. Gosh, I was tested, and my integration of all we have been speaking on this channel. Thank God for my own training and nervous system regulation. I almost died, and God spared my life. I used all my stuff, the meditations, the affirmations. Number 9, I also had to keep myself safe and adopted a full-on parda for 1 week while living my best life as well. So 10, God extended my pilgrimage. I truly had very little hope of getting on that next flight, not gonna lie. But 11, I visualized, I robotic affirmed, I tried to do 3 10-minute sessions in the day for my flight and luggage. I prayed, and that last morning got someone to call the airlines and found out the flight was perfectly on time. OMG, I was like the happiest girl on the planet. 12, I went through some harrowing experiences that I choose to omit here, as I don't want to spread that stuff nor keep it alive in my vibration. Gosh. 13, after day 1, I didn't listen to the news but affirmed for world peace instead, and prayed not only for myself but for everyone to reach safe and their luggage as well. 14, I had a plan in place of setting up a singing corner at the airport to earn some money. I did feel anxiety but kept my vibe as high as possible and took positive action. I coached myself through this. 15, my luggage now, that was another story. I was easy either ways, but I still wanted my stuff to come. All that lovely food I'd brought back and some gifts as well. Again, the flight had mixed up the numbers of the luggage belts. Mine were among the last to arrive after a long, long wait, just as I was thinking that I should go to the lost luggage counter. I remained neutral and encouraged others, did as much good as I could. But something told me to persist and to go back and forth between the belts, and I did that. I also used the I am technique, made popular by Miss Hadley Terenzi, in which you say, I am my luggage and I am arriving right now. God is great. So what was your main takeaway from this? And have you experienced anything similar? Do let us know. Thank you, I appreciate you.